Green Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello world, America, Texas, and Duncanville, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the middle of October 2018. Glad you're logged on and watching. Well, it's all football on this show because the weather has been horrible for anybody doing anything outside. And we'll have some scenes from the 5K run, but let's get to the Panther football.
It's fall, it's Texas, it's Duncanville. Time for the high school football and time for the Panther Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News, which highlights of last week's Duncanville Panther football game and a preview of this week's game. The Panthers Den Show is brought to us by Jane's Memorial Chapel, Leon Miller Commercial Properties, Todd and Jerry at Fry Integra Insurance Services, John and Janelle at Pope Financial Services of Raymond James & Associates, Ben Franklin Apothecary and Kitchens Deli, Chubby's Family Restaurants, Rick and Jamie at Ben Franklin Plumbing, and now, in the Panthers Den, here's John.
Hello, Duncanville football fans, and welcome back to the Panthers Den. Well, it was the third week of district action, and the Panthers were at Lake Highlands Wildcat Ram Stadium, and here's what happened. Yep, the rain had begun, and it didn't go away as the Panthers play in some real wet conditions. And the fans, well, you got to be a big football fan to sit out in this weather, and the Panthers had some. The game is at Wildcat Ram Stadium in Dallas versus the Lake Highlands Wildcats. Captains are Trishan, Geisy, DeBraylen, and Jigwindon. The Panthers won the reenactment. No toss was even done, and chose to receive the opening kickoff.
The Duncanville Panthers.
J.B. Thursby snares an onside kick at the Panther 46-yard line. And on the first play, Jigwindon keeps for 17 yards. Tristan goes for 14. And 2 plays later, Jigwindon takes it to the wet house. Victor Escalona adds the PAT. So it's 7-0 after a minute and a half. After 3 plays, after the ensuing kickoff, this happened. Kamacha Urikini is in the backfield when the Wildcat quarterback mishandles the snap. And Mr. Kinney grabs it and takes it 50 yards to pay mud. 14-0 after Victor's PAT. The Wildcats ran 3 plays and punted. And the Panthers ran 9 plays, finished off by Jigwindon with this 8-yard run. A try for 2 was no good, so it's 20-0. The Wildcats fumble the ball back to the Panthers, and Tristan takes it 33 yards late in the first quarter. And the first quarter ends with the Panthers leading 20-0.
Chubby's Family Restaurant on Cockrell Hill at Skyline is your full-service restaurant for Duncanville. Open from 6 to 9, Monday through Thursdays, till 10 p.m. Fridays and Saturdays. They feature traditional American cuisine. They offer takeout and delivery and are one of the very best catering restaurants in the area. Call 972-298-1270 and find out for yourself.
On the fourth play of the second quarter, Tristan almost got touched, finishing the last 4 yards. And Victor makes it 27-0. Panthers. After Victor's kickoff, the Wildcats have 4th down and 14 on their own 11, and the punter snapper snapped it to Dirk or Wilt again. Safety. 2 points, Panthers. 29-0. 3 minutes into the second quarter. Then, after the Wildcat kickoff, Tristan takes it from midfield to the end zone. And it's 36-0 after Victor. 3.5 minutes into the second quarter. After the ensuing kickoff on plays like this by J.D. Thursby, it was punt time. And once more, due to a roughing the kicker penalty, the Wildcats kept the ball for another play. And that was a pass that was intercepted by J.D. for a pick six. Victor's PAT made it 43-0, a little more than midway through the second quarter, but nothing highlightable happened. And at the half, it's 43-0 Panthers.
43, the Lake Highlands Wildcats 0.
Leon Miller Commercial Properties is a proud sponsor of the Panther's Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News, as he enjoys helping to promote our DHS athletes as no one else does. Leon owns office and retail space in the heart of Duncanville on Main Street. If you are looking for convenient, accessible, and well-kept space for rent, call Leon at 972-709-7181. He will fix you up. A longtime sponsor of the Panther's Den Show on Duncanville Weekly News is Benjamin Franklin Plumbing, your punctual plumber. Rick and Jamie have been serving the plumbing needs for the Duncanville area since 1984. Remember, their slogan is, if there's any delay, it's you we pay. Make an appointment and be confident that they will be there on time. Call 972-298-6054 and see for yourself. That's Benjamin Franklin Plumbing.
After the kickoff to the Wildcats, these are their first two plays. A DeMajon Jackson sack, and another snap to Dirk Nowitzki or to Wilt Chamberlain into the wet end zone. Two more. 45-0 Panthers.
7:06 left to go in the third quarter is the score.
Almost a minute into the third quarter. After the ensuing Wildcat kickoff, Javon Fountain goes for 14, then 25, then for 12 for touchdown number 6 so far in this game. Here's another angle. Victor, 52-0
with 9:46 left to go
in the third quarter, barely. Later, the Wildcats were 3 and out and punted, and the Panthers work it down the wet ground for 6 plays before Victor kicks a 41-yard field goal to make it 55-0. After the ensuing kickoff, the Wildcats have 4th and 1 at their 36 and go for it. And guess what? Then on the first play, Roderick Daniels takes it to that wet house. Victor made it 62-0 after 3.
Handoff goes to number 12, Carrion Howard.
Up to support the Lake Highlands football program. Look for the Top Golf team during.
Jane's Memorial Chapel is the only family-owned funeral home in Duncanville and is proud to offer caring and dedicated services from familiar friends. Rick Janes and his family, the owners of Jane's Memorial Chapel and Funeral Home, have served Duncanville area families in their time of loss since 1998. A beautiful and spacious chapel is offered, and Jane's serves all cemeteries. When it comes to finding people you can trust in a time of need, you can turn to Jane's Memorial Chapel. No one else knows families better. 811 South Cockrell Hill in Duncanville.
The Wildcats were 3 and out and punted, and then Khalil Batista goes for 50 yards. Yep, I said 50 for one of the most popular Panther touchdowns ever. Victor, PAT, 69-0 with still 10 minutes to go. The team swap running plays and punts before Joe Jones scoops up a misplayed snap and takes it 16 yards to wet pay dirt. Victor, PAT, 76-0. And that was it. Both teams opted to run out the clock. Final, Panther 76 and the Richardson Lake Highland Wildcats nothing. AD Clint Harper escorts Coach Reggie Samples, who called the game from the press box.
Yeah, we got a little bit better on the offensive line, but I am still not satisfied. We got to be real good to be the kind of team we want. We got to block. We got to protect the quarterback to be the kind of team we want.
After 3 games, the Panthers and Richardson Pierce are the only 2 undefeated teams. Skyline and Richardson are 2-1. Lake Highlands and W.T. White are 1-2. Berkner and Molina, they're still looking.
The District 8 6A standings are
Brought to us by Fry Integra Insurance Services for home, auto, life, boat, RV, and or business coverage. Fry Integra is your best choice. Call Todd or Jerry at 972-296-9786 or drop by the office at 214 South Main Street, Suite 101C. You'll be glad you did.
Each show we have a play of the week. And this week, of course, we had a lot to choose from, but it happened early in the game when, with the Panthers leading 7-0, the Wildcat quarterback puts it up for grabs. And Kamajarea Kenny takes it and goes 50 yards to pay dirt. And that's why it's the play of the week.
The play of the week is brought to us every game and every show by the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James. For all your investment needs, call John or Janelle at 972-780-0533 or come by at 222 East Wheatland right here in Duncanville. It's the Pope Financial Group of Raymond James for the last 34 years.
Also, we have a hit of the week. And again, this week we had a bunch to choose from, but it happened against Lake Highlands in the second quarter when leading 29-0. J.B. Thursby sacks the Wildcat running back for a loss, leading to yet another Lake Highlands punt. And that's why it's the hit of the week.
The hit of the week is brought to us by Ben Franklin Apothecary, located at 302 North Main Street in the heart of downtown Duncanville. Shop for unique gifts, take care of any pharmaceutical needs, or enjoy lunch at Kitchen's Deli Sandwich Shop. Call 972-298-1147 or visit online for more information.
A home game this week versus the Richardson J.J. Pierce Mustangs. They and the Panthers are the only two undefeated at 3-0 teams in district play. The game is at 7:30 Friday night, Panther Stadium. Bring your umbrella and get ready for another big Panther win. We'll be back on or before October the 23rd with highlights of the Panther and J.J. Pierce game and more. As we close, let's see a bunch of scenes from the annual 5K run that was held Saturday. And we'll see you October the 23rd.
Duncanville, Heart of Duncanville 2018. Let's go. Let's get out here. Yeah.
You're out there, man. Almost. We're almost there. Oh, there you go. Nice. Mike, why don't you take a stab at it? Remind me a little bit better. How to follow that? You can follow that.
Stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, o'er the ramparts we watched, were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled